Okay. The camera off. Oh. Then put that here. As soon as I'm done playing other builds and stuff, might invest in a better camera and actual like ring light thingy instead of using two webcams, one that has a light attached to it and one that's a monitor light. There we go. Although the ring light that I'm looking at will have a like a camera holder. Let's see. Oh. I need to change the audio output. And just make myself comfortable. A heating pad for back pain. I kind of noticed too. I think my little mouth hold thing is starting to fall apart as I was putting it on. Might just need to like glue it back on. Just the camera to where I want it because I tend to lean down. Also, I think this tie. There we go. Something I forgot last time. Well, not so much that I forgot. I kind of thought about like, I feel like Black Sabbath would wear a tie no matter what the hell he's wearing. Then I might as well parry that and wear a tie to something that doesn't have to. Get the game started to load. Well, I hope everyone is doing well today. Felt like dressing up, felt like doing something silly, now that I've had a day to relax. Also, hopefully the audio is going in. I listened back to my VOD, and I saw what Pacific Fruit was saying yesterday about the audio, like, cutting in and out. Because that, like, joke I made about the monster's pee hole that I was trying to clip, I noticed, like, it didn't pick up the part where I said the monster's pee hole. Oh, hi! Hi, princess! Come on! Oh, good girl! I can't see her, but... here. Two. Tools out. Not to a switch, please. I think my finger's wet, that's why it's... I guess I got to turn on. Screw it, I'm not getting back up. But I guess I should. Forgot to turn on the closed captioning. They weren't this time. But I noticed they were getting a bit funky. So I thought they were going to give me a ride, and I said, yes, let's go now. Let's go save your people. And it's like, nope, no ride. It's just... adjust the mic. There we go. So just going to have me go on my own, which is... I don't know why the map keeps going all the way over there. That's not where everything is, so it's right here. Well, we could go return the quest. Also remember to put on a breathing strip.
That's Techix, according to my map.
Not good to breathe out of.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
In this.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
I actually want to see what this guy's saying, that I picked up their first contact. Come on in, Joel.
I've entered the destruction of the Ket on Vold into my records, so we remember. But did you find anything of note in the Ket databases? Anything about the start of their
actual
invasion?
scripted, like,
This might be of
conversation.
interest. This
I
can't be
can see your
right.
face, sir.
It says some Angara volunteered information to the Ket. Is this how they found out about our abilities? Could this be why they exalt us?
Can you blame them? In a fight for survival, ideals are often set aside.
I'd like to think I would never fall that far. We're all heroes until called to prove it. I can't include this in our history rider. We can't be remembered like this.
What?
The conflict with the Ket will continue for years. We need hope, not crushing truths.
Oh, the truth. Oh, my nose is itchy. There. No, the truth is more important. Yeah, don't hide the truth. I don't see it that way. So, to me, it seemed like, okay, look. Oh, hey, good morning. The Puma ate Chalphamon. No, it's a parody, lame kitty. That's my parody Black Sad outfit. I don't know if you've ever seen me in this, the Creeping Darkness. How are you doing this morning? Hey, the Rational Dub. Good morning. That's honestly an excuse to put on this top because I really like this. I have a couple times. Oh yeah, the Rational Dub. Oh no, wait, I thought that was you, the Creeping Darkness. Sorry. Sorry, the Rational Dub. I thought that was the Creeping Darkness. I'm not sure why I... That's what I get for trying to read it, like, from across the room. It's because, like, I think both of you... Like, normally yours is green, your thing, and I see the... But, like, on that screen over there, your text is blue. But here it's green like it normally is. Like, I don't know what is up with that. Sorry about that. I thought... Good morning, Rachel Love. How are you doing? Also, the timer on your stream is weird. The timer, like the... Yeah, so I notice that sometimes because I'll stream on my PlayStation 4 in the living room, and then I'll watch streams on the PlayStation 4 in my living room and use my phone to as like just the chat box and just to type out to comment on the stream, and like the colors on of like users will be different sometimes. Like the part that says how long the streams are going for. Oh. Yeah, sometimes I notice that it'll do that sometimes too. I've seen that like with other streams when I hop onto pages. It'll say like they've been on for like -4 hours. Usually like refreshing will stream will fix that. I think that's an issue on Twitch's part because I've only been on for like 5-10 minutes. So as I was saying, like, I know he's disappointed that the Angara would like voluntarily give up that information, but the way I saw it was like, hey, here, we'll let you study us, so there isn't any kind of need for that bloodshed. Like that's how I interpreted like that those logs. Like, it's sort of like an attempt to, like, hey, you know, if that's what you're after, like, our biology, here you go. Like, leave our people alone or something.
You can't just act like this never happened or make up some other story.
Pathfinder, that's all history is. Fact and conjecture blended to form a narrative.
Yep.
How does the narrative that the Angara are perfect serve your purpose?
I thought it would keep morale from flagging. But perhaps we need to understand our own frailty. Thank you, Ryder. You've given me much to think about. Now I must get to work.
Honestly, that's how we end up with the whole, like, oh, you know, it was a rocky start with the Pilgrims and the Indians, but everything turned out to be A-okay. Well, we all know that's not true. That's not true at all. I don't know. I think I remember this driving me crazy too.
You again?
I think it
Some
would be
sort
like
of
on top of
guard
the mountain
post.
or something. So let's go ahead and continue on to that giant city that was encased in like a giant shield. Of course, now the history alternatives that we're dealing with now is the hey, you know, all these people click on you, they don't cool at all.
Still looking for big game out here. We had Thresher Maws. Gotta kill one to prove you're of age.
And if you didn't kill it?
Then you didn't live longer.
Seems like you could skip the battle and keep alive.
If you call that living.
Here. That's what I was saying, that most monuments were put up to remind people of color Who's really in charge? Oh. Ho! They're Turians! Let's save them!
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
I'll save you, Turians.
More Ket incoming.
On approach.
Hi.
You okay?
Look, I don't know what Roic said to make you help us, but he lied.
Astra, don't.
Shut up! Roic's a smuggler from Kadara. We all are. Flew here when we heard the Ket were picking off villages. He wants to sell the ancient Volt map to the highest bidder. It's worth a fortune.
Of all the slimy ways to make a few credits.
You steal from my people after they lose everything?
I changed my mind, didn't I?
So why tell me this?
When I got here, when I saw what the Ket did to this place, these people are dealing with enough. They don't need looters taking what little they have left. I want you to take the map to the Resistance where it will do some good.
What about Roic?
He's not a bad guy, just has bad ideas. When we tell him about this place, he'll see reason. Don't be too hard on him, okay? Just take the map to the Resistance.
He made it personal when he lied to me. We're gonna have a chat.
Worth a shot. Either way, thank you.
Oh, so these aren't the Turians.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
So these aren't Turians from, like, the Ark. They're not Ark survivors, they're outcasts. Or outlaws. Oh. At least I had enough time to set up these heaters.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Also, these doors to these ruins have power to them so that the doors open. Like, does no one use, like, any kind of, like, manual door to just, like, open the door? Looting is bad. Now, excuse me while I loot stuff. A car over here?
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Ooh, old messages. Taushe. Arnal Arnalja. No matter what happens, I love you. I don't regret a single moment, not even this one. I'll tell the sun and the stars about you. Be happy, Tao Taoshe. Don't forget me. Answer me. Michelle. Answer your comm. I heard there was an attack and I need to know that you're okay. Please just send a message. Okay, I hear your voice. Don't do this to me. Or let me hear your voice, don't do this to me. Oh, so this is the... Okay, this isn't the ancient city. This is the one town that I guess just got very recently raided. Again, even then, like, the power's still on. Sorry, Papa. Enos and Visha say you aren't coming home. Is it because I broke your star chart? I'm really sorry. I won't do anything like that again. I step up. Oh, I think I read this already. Oh, I've been here before. For like that med cache thing. They weren't there before. Because I guess I can't just stumble upon them already having been lost and trapped. Oh, car's this way. Where's that? I think it's all over here. Actually, 1 minute. I think gonna need to turn my fan before it gets too hot.
Milky Way.
It's not.
But Liam said...
Milky Way is what the humans call it. We have our own word. Solarians have theirs.
So, what do you call it?
It's 600 years away. I call it gone.
It's a funny joke because we could have made up a word in Krogan. Actually, I don't think we have very few words in Krogan. Solarian. We could make up a word for the Milky Way in Krogan, but we won't. Which is... So that kind of brings up the thing about the language. So how are these translators working for, like, Joel? Actually, at no point did we actually give Joel, like, any kind of translator technology, unless, since the Angara already met the Outlaws. Maybe the Outlaws already did that. Give him, like, translator technology, because they wouldn't have had any kind of need for translator technology if the Aket are the only other alien they would have met. I think they would have just focused on learning their language, or learning how to break down their languages and stuff. And I doubt that each of the colonies would have had different languages. Or maybe they are like well, maybe there is like among people. Like here, there's just a ton of different Angarian languages. There isn't like one universal.
Sorry?
A while back you asked why anyone nearing the end of their life would come all the way out here. I've lived a long time, seen a lot of things. I know I won't see much more. Guess I just want to go out seeing what no Krogan ever has.
I respect that. It's an honor to fight by your side, Drac.
Ooh.
Feelings mutual.
Ooh. So, ooh, there's a line to take out of context. So I guess, Joel has has the has earned the honor of a Daddy Krogan. Just my ass as well. Hey, good morning, the creepy darkness. Yeah, that's fair. A species probably has, like, yeah, regional languages. Like, we have English and French and Chinese, and so I would assume that'd be the same for, like, all these alien races. You probably don't really think about that very much. Like, I'm sure, like, maybe a clan on the Krogan homeworld of Tinchanka would have a completely different language compared to, like, one across the world. And just the idea, like, I think most of us, especially since this game is being played in well, it's in English, and most of the world, I guess, the quote-unquote important parts of the world speak English primarily. I think we'd probably think that, like, the universal language that everyone's speaking one out in a galaxy is English, which is probably, but that might not be true. So I guess they might need, like, translator technology so that they can all communicate amongst themselves too. But and maybe they've already traded the I guess the software for all the languages and stuff for all the Milky Way all the Milky Way people.
It corners a little poorly, doesn't it?
I actually thought you
Your
were
vehicle?
here. My computer has, like, yeah. So here on the tablet, I have the Rational Dub in green and the Creeping Darkness in, like, a grayish green color. I'd almost say it's the color that I learned yesterday, the Xanadu color that King Color over in on YouTube kind of pointed me to. But over there on my Streamlabs, like, the chat box has you both in the same color it's just blue. And I don't know why, because it's showing all your badges and stuff. And I'm pretty sure it shows other people's colors. No, not bad. Today's probably gonna suck. I might have to be forced to take a short vacation because of medical shit. Oh. I hope you're doing okay. I mean, as long as, hopefully with whatever company you work for, has pretty good benefits, especially, well, legally, if you've been working there for a year, they should be, adhering to, like, FMLA, rules and stuff. But hopefully they also provide, like, a paid time off for that. I'm hoping to be able to work for 2 weeks, but it depends on the company inside. They may force me to wait. It's not it's waiting on test results for the sleep. Yeah. But I have an exception. But they're sounding like they're gonna ignore that. I've been lurking. Oh, and my Twitch, my Rational Dubs is purple, but slightly different shade. This an issue wouldn't count for that. It's one of those situations. Okay, so it's one of those. Your company thinks it's a bigger deal than it probably is, and they don't want to take that liability because they assume whatever your medical condition is might be detrimental to your job performance and put them in some kind of liability thing. And I'm gonna, like, the Sentai is, like, getting in my face. Oh no, my nose thing fell off. Now the Sentai was getting in my face. Or in my eyes. It's like one giant, like, Sentai suit that I wear under this, but I cut a hole in the head. Because at first I thought, I'm like, let's just keep the whole Sentai thing on, but that made it really difficult to look out of. Still upset that you're not an affiliate. Oh yeah, so I'm sitting at, like, a 2.9 average viewers. That's how close we are to making affiliate. Yeah. So I hope everything goes well. Well, hopefully they'll pay your time off if they're making you. But I have a feeling they probably won't, especially if you're working for a private company. It really depends on the company how generous they are with their time off and stuff. Like mine has a pretty good generous like time off stuff. But it's government, and also I've been working there for 7 years, so I've accumulated like time off. Because you still have to actually like have time off for them to pay you. Oh god, that's so close. Yeah, he's on the cusp of it. Needs a good raid to push him over. No, they're gonna punish me for delaying the test thing. That's what it feels. So is it, it's not for like your CDL, is it? If only I streamed in the mornings. No, I know, I like stream pretty early, because this is like really like the only convenient time I have to stream. At least like in a consistent time. And I gotta put my headphones back on. I was wondering why my voice got louder to myself.
I and many others have never known a world witut Ket. The Resistance fights so our children may one day be free.
Where are we going? This way. I could also do the ice whales.
Doesn't Sam just freak?
There we go.
Without the shields, this is just cleanup.
There's a giant shield around the, I guess, ancient ruin. What's this? Be right back in CDL stuff. Okay, yeah, I figured. Now that you mentioned it, that like, why would because like otherwise, why would your like work really care about like any of your health concerns in terms of like some of your like, I guess, your sleep patterns, unless like you had like something medical go on while you're at work, and it doesn't seem like it's something like detrimental that they would need to be aware of. Okay, and now I really gotta go shower. So which planet are you on? So we're on the ice planet still, Vol. I remember not really liking this planet all that much. Mostly because I also don't like the cold.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
So we already did the vault, and what really reacts to the vault so much? Because we made it to where it's like 15 degrees warmer or something.
Life support restored.
So no one really seems to care. I think they'll only care once if I, not particularly if I fix the vault, but because I got that line like all the way filled, the viability line. Like everyone's already jaded to the fact that I can fix these vaults. I got another vault. Well, that's expected of you now. You don't get a pat on the head for making the world's little vault.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
You guys just idly just stand there with your gun.
The ambient temperature is normal.
What's
Life support is back online. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Oh, there's nothing in here, I think. But hey, you can get some focus.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
I thought I had you shut off the sand. I should have a mod that turns this off, because he'll constantly say that. Like, oh hey, you're in the heat now, so conditions are A-okay. Oh, no, you stepped out of the line. Now it's really cold. Is the mod not working?
Environment check.
See?
Temperatures are
He'll
within
just
acceptable
do that.
parameters.
That's why there's a mod to
Life
shut that
support is
off.
back online.
Because he'll do that, like, ooh.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
See? He'll just do that. Like, BioWare, did you not play your game? Do you realize how annoying that is? Like, that little prompt is enough. And maybe have him say it, like, no, every 10 times or something, or if it's been a while. I love when we're supposed to go deeper into whatever this is.
Life support is back online.
Okay, I guess there's nothing this way.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Life support is stable.
Actually, like, recalling, during another stream recalling, like, what all the planets are, they're actually all pretty uncreative. No. I fell into that chasm.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
So, I mean, the first planet you land on is a desert. It's a desert planet with some mountainous areas. Potentially, you're, of course, there's the Angara homeworld, which is nice in a paradise with like a lot of volcanic activity going on. So it's like a tropical island planet. Then you have your choice of either Haval or Vold. And Vold is a ice desert, essentially, while Vol is like a tropical planet or a forest planet with a lot of crazy growth. But then you get to Kadar, which is a desert planet, a very mountainous desert planet. And then you get to another one later on. I don't recall what it's called, but it's yet another desert planet, like with sand dunes and stuff. It's like, why are all the planets deserts? Like, is that the only like
some heavy excavation
ecosystem that there is that you can think of?
The kit were trying to blast their way to something in here.
Like, why not? I'm surprised they didn't make a swamp planet.
Hostiles ahead!
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
They weren't kidding. Frozen City.
Sam, do we know how long this place has been trapped in ice?
Angara researchers hypothesize over 500 years as a result of the Scourge event.
I have heard that theory.
Well, I think you should have, because it's Sam just said that's where he got the information from, the Angara. The creeping darkness back. So I guess worst case, I'll have a vacation to stream for a while. Yeah. You. So you must at least like somewhat enjoy your work, or at least don't want to have to, I guess, put more stress on your coworkers or other people that work around you to have to like pick up the slack. I'm sort of the same way. As much as I bitch and complain about like work and having to work. I hate a lot of my work, but I know my job is important.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Not something climbable. It's more the money. I don't have coworkers. Okay, it's the money. You can't really take a hit on. Okay, so I take it that you don't actually get like paid vacation and stuff. Then you essentially, if you wanted to take a vacation, you'd have to like save for it and then take the time off.
Life support is back online. I'm reading a temperature decrease. Life support is stable.
Usually I'm sure what people think of like vacation, they think of traveling. Honestly, when I think of vacation, I think of just like staying at home and not going anywhere. My vacations are staycations. Mostly because I'm very frugal and I don't really make all that much to where I didn't really save up, or even if I do save up, I don't feel like I should spend the money on travel unnecessarily, because I might need that money later. I'm not sure if I can save that money back up again, or I'm just paranoid about like needing that money or having like an emergency come up or something, not having that money because I decided to go on vacation.
Get them out.
Hang on, tricorders out. I thought this was a person at first from afar. Dude, are you just gonna pull out a gun?
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Not gonna say anything? I just saved you. What horrors did you go through?
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Ice caves this way, or this isn't the way I came, is it? No, it's not. Maybe it is.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
No, it is the way I came. How did I get turned around? Okay, and here's the person. Okay. I did get turned around.
Life support at 100%.
2 weeks paid vacation, but I'd rather not use it when I don't want to. Yeah, okay, that's understandable too. I mean,
I'm reading a temperature
do you
decrease.
work like when, do you work in a place where they separate out your vacation time from your sick time, or do they put all your paid time off in one bank? Because I used to work at a hospital, and that's how it worked. All your PTO and sick time was in one bank, and you can either use it for sick time or for vacation time. Right now, my current employer separates both of them. Have to if I would have like something medical or needed to take care of someone medically, that would be sick time. But if it's time off, I have to use vacation time. I can use vacation time as sick time, but I can't use sick time as vacation time, which is kind of stupid. But I guess that's how they can avoid paying that out. And I guess that prevents abuse, even though it's supposed to be a benefit. I get a handful of sick time. Oh, sick time is unpaid. Yeah. That sucks. Yeah, especially if you're trying to save up your vacation time for like a specific time off point. A planned time off.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Take that. Control mechanism. No, you're special. I can talk to you. Hey, hey.
That's all the Ket, and we're really free.
Can you make your way from here?
Yes. With the Ket gone, I can lead the others safely back to Texas.
Yeah, no need.
I don't know how to thank you. I can tell you.
I don't know how much room there is in my Nomad, but you would
That would
think
help
I'd
a lot.
like, hey, let's get in there, or call a shuttle or something.
That wall. Some time ago, they detected something and focused their attention on getting to it.
That's frozen solid.
The Ket made us carry explosives here. They were preparing to blast through. You could do the same.
I think this is the AI.
I'll tell you. If not, I ache to see the sky again.
Why were you captured?
We were taken during a raid on our village. They took us to a camp, put us in groups, and then there was some kind of process, blood-taking, examinations. I can't even remember all the tests. Eventually, they split us into
The
groups.
anal probe. Tell me
They said
there's an
my
anal
group
probe
was
involved.
flawed, or maybe it was unworthy.
unworthy.
Unworthy of exaltation, I assume.
What exactly is behind that wall?
I don't know. Something old. Something that excited the kid. I thought I heard one of them ask if it was still, functional. Perhaps some sort of machine.
There's nothing
Okay,
else
yeah,
I
I
need from
think
you.
this is the AI.
Good luck.
The Angara
I hope you
AI
find
that I
what you're
find.
looking for. Be careful.
But I distinctly remember someone coming with us, and the AI tries to kill, or
I'm reading
tries
a
to
normal
kill them,
temperature
and then I
range,
have to choose
Pathfinder.
between killing the AI, or saving this random Angaran person. And then, of course, if I choose to keep the AI alive, I have to choose whether I want to respect its wishes and let it take it to where my AI is, or I guess be more diplomatic and give it back to the Angara, because it's a piece of their history and stuff, which pisses the AI off. And she's not very helpful to them.
We need to figure out how to get behind this wall. A scan might help.
Not that I think if I put her with Sam, all she really does is just mill around there, and I think I can talk to her, but I don't think she's very cooperative because she doesn't like organic people. She doesn't like, I guess, living people. And I think all she does is, like, you might hear like ambient conversations of her like, "Hey, we should kill all the humans. Why do you like people? We should kill everyone."
Pathfinder, I detect a strong, unidentified energy signature emanating from behind that wall.
So there really is something back there.
How the hell does it
also
still have
looks like we're
power?
gonna have to blast our way through with the explosives around here.
I doubt solar
Think we have
power and
enough?
wind power. I haven't
That
seen
should
any
get
wind
us at
turbines.
least part way through. I'll punch us the rest of the way if I have to.
No, Daddy Krogan, you're not gonna hurt yourself. Oh no, wait, this guy is following us around. What the fuck are you? I think you're just a random nobody. So, like, why the hell would I even say, like, keep this guy
I'm
alive?
reading
Just
a
because he's...
temperature decrease.
Especially because I think he kind of, like... I think the robot warns him, too.
The ambient temperature is normal. Avena mentioned sites like this might contain Angaran relics. We should search it.
I don't see anything. Oh. Angaran statuette. This representational art was carved from marble.
Is this Angaran? It looks strange.
Maybe Available will know more about it. Put it in cargo.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Is that all there is this way? Okay, must we go that way? I think this way.
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
Oh, yeah, we were here already. Oh.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
I guess I'll take it like, is your vacation time also not proportional to what you
Here
would
we
be
go.
making if you worked
Life
as well?
support is back online.
Oh, just had it high default.
Everyone okay? No one crushed by falling ice?
All accounted for. And the blast brought the wall down.
No, I can't say. Because I've been having that trouble recently too, because I get paid in like 2 weeks in a pay period is 2 weeks, and essentially not taking like a week off. If I keep the week within its own pay period, separate week, I kind of miss out on the opportunity of getting overtime. So I just get like paid my normal rate salary 40 hours versus like making a lot more working overtime. As much as I complain about having to work extra and how exhausting it is there, I mean, making extra money is always good. It's good. A little bit extra security. Kind of lurking. I'll be in and out. No, that's cool. The Creep in Darkness. I always appreciate your presence. You're always fun to talk to and chat with. Yep, here's the AI. Well, I can't scan it.
It's beautiful. But what makes this place so interesting that the cat would fight for it?
Greetings. How can I assist?
What are you?
An interface for the power grid of this city. I have been operational since the city was encased in ice.
She is lying. This is an AI, and her origin appears to be Angara.
What?
The Angara are advanced, but I haven't heard anything about living AI.
Our oral history doesn't describe one.
This is amazing news. Go get the commander.
What? Who the hell are you?
So tell me, why lie?
As you can see, I am currently vulnerable.
What happened here?
The Ket aliens talked as though I was evil and disgusting. They planned to take my knowledge and then kill me. I fought them off, but my energy stores are now drained. I am near death.
Another lie. She is tied to a deep power grid.
I beg you, have pity on me. Do not take me from here. I would rather die. I am tired. I am done.
That's insane. You're an extraordinary find. A key to our past.
Am I? You are not the ones who designed me. I do not trust you any more than I do the Ket aliens. Or these other aliens. I would rather die.
Ryder, she has now blocked my attempts to scan her.
Okay, this is... I'm open to suggestions here. Options? Thoughts?
Thoughts? I'm taking her out of here. That's not...
No! I am tired. I will not go. I am afraid, so afraid and angry.
Help me! Please! I have a family!
A life for a life. Is mine really more valuable than his?
Probably too valuable. I'm sorry. You really didn't have to do that.
With my fate now in your hands, consider it a warning.
But your future is exciting. You can help the Angara recover what they lost to the Scourge.
I do not know them. I owe them nothing. But your AI, I do understand him. Place me in his custody.
Not sure that's a good idea.
Must everything always be about borders? If, at this moment, Sam can best help this AI, then let's share her.
Not gonna look good to the Angara, though. We know there's already anti-AI sentiment on the Nexus.
I want to be with Sam. I have a consciousness. I have desires and feelings. Please, Pathfinder.
Hey, good morning, Mitchell Drummer. Hi, y'all. I'm awake for the day, surprisingly. To do have like a day off and sleep at night. So here's like the $1 million question. It's like, well, I didn't kill the AI because honestly, you're a dumbass. Like, Why the hell would you just run up and, like, grab someone? Granted, she didn't have to kill him. But, yeah, she is too valuable, and I feel like... like, I'm not entirely sure what how the Angara would feel if I just destroyed this AI for, like, some piddly person, but I guess it is a person. So that's, like, the hard question. But, she's too valuable. I got off at 11. Oh. Got off at 11 at night versus 7 in the morning. Yeah, that's understandable. Oops. So my first playthrough, I thought it was best to give her to the Angara because I didn't want to come off looking like an asshole. And it's like, well, nope, gonna take this piece of your history. Though at the same time, she is a sentient being. Like, I know the last time I gave it to her, she ends up on Aya. At the Resistance headquarters, and she's just there, and I think she's pretty, like, mad and refuses to really interact with anyone. I think she's also mad at me for, like, giving her over. I don't think she'll be all that happy with me, but I mean, she is sentient, and she wants to go with Sam. So, I guess this time I really don't think it really matters in the long run, like goodwill and sentiment. So this time let's try to keep her with Sam.
Let's abide by her wishes. Joel, Liam, make the diplomatic arrangements. At least the Ket didn't get her. Okay, team, what's next?
Wait, Liam's not here. When has Liam become our, like, Liam's become our, like, diplomat or something unofficially? Mitchell Drummer, well, you gotta go. You gotta do the option you haven't done before, right? No, I don't have to. I mean, I'll try, like, different variants this time for, like, some of the major ones. At least, like, the ones that are kind of, like, oof, middle of, like, the... Like, I can see both sides. There's some options that I'm never gonna go with because it's, like, that seems unnecessarily cruel or whatever. I don't think there's anything in here, too. But, like, one of the major ones that's gonna come up as part of the story is that, when I find the Solarian Ark, at one point it's gonna come down to I either go and rescue the Solarian Pathfinder, or I go save a bunch of these, like, no-name Krogan that were Drex scouts that I think he's only mentioned once so far, that he's sent out scouts, but I don't think he's ever mentioned that they were missing or they never showed up. And I think I had him with me at the time because, of course, I'm going to take the Daddy Krogan with me on every important mission. He, of course, he's like, oh, you better save that. So I'm like, well, that's what Daddy wants, so I'm going to go do that. Because that's what Daddy wants. And all it does is just please him, and I'm sure it pleases the Krogan, because the Krogans kind of have become their own little faction. But I think this time around, I'm actually going to save the Solarian one. Because again, like, it's all just it's just about pleasing these certain ideas. Like, who the hell is Drac to really want to please? And I'm sure he's not going to have, like, be all that butthurt. He might be slightly butthurt, but he's not going to be, like, have any animosity towards me if I don't save his scouts. Especially, of course, he is going to be particularly butthurt because I picked a Solarian, one of the aliens that pretty much have castrated their species to, sacrifice Krogan to save a Solarian. So, like, that's a toss-up. I mean, break through with all about the all the alien D, so it's like, oh, gotta please them. Even though I really want to save the Solarian Pathfinder. I don't think there's anything around here. Can't scan whatever this is. Like, what the hell is this? Like, is this a power supply? Or is this like a... Are these like data banks? Are they both? And of course, what kind of power source was she hooked up to that, what kind of, like, power source was she hooked up to that, that she could be still alive and active for 500 years? And of course, that also must have driven her crazy to be isolated for 500 years. Because I don't see any solar panels, and not that they would work or be, have been maintenance in all that time. I don't think there's... Oh, yeah. This is like one giant circle. That's why I got lost. So there's like there's no maintenance of power or solar panels. Not that I see any, and of course all that snow is...
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
And the weather's probably not gonna make that a very viable source of energy.
Environment check.
I definitely haven't seen any
Temperatures are within
wind
acceptable
turbines, so
parameters.
that's also not a power source.
Life support is back online.
So we either have like nuclear power, which maybe, but unless of course the AI can like maintain the nuclear power with like automated systems that still haven't needed like maintenance. Or maybe I'm guessing that maybe she's been powered by like what's it called? Geothermal energy, maybe? Like, how the hell are you still alive? Where the hell did you guys come from? Oh, you're dead. You're still alive. There we go.
Good work.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Life support restored. I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
I'm surprised I'm surprised it was Joel that was like, hey, maybe you should do what she says. Usually they try to make them kind of, whoever your party members are, they try to make them disagree and give you like options of both sides it. But I'm surprised he's like, yeah, we should do what she said. I know it's a part of my people's history, but let's respect her word. Wait, why the hell didn't was that turret always there? Why didn't this turret attack me? Oh. Oh, it's not a cat turret, it's just a remnant turret. I still have trouble with that word for some. Remnant.
Tell me about this Ephra guy.
He's special. A unique, once-in-a-lifetime leader that understands strategy, the enemy, and the fight is hard. Under his command, we see more success against the Ket. Angara greatly respect him.
Good enough for me.
Oh, we're like in a area. I could play a game of hot and cold. Is it over there? Yep, it's up there.
Looks like the poachers have already moved on. Hold on. There's a data pad here.
Oh. I'm like, what? Message from Drell. Drell, or message for Drell. Drell, we had to pick up and follow the fish. They're actually pretty smart to keep on the move like this. Just use the signal to find us. A van speared a little one, I think it was a calf, and the rest of them went berserk, nearly drowned her. She'll get hyperthermia at this rate, so we sent her back to the med bay. Means we're a hand short, so get here as quick as you can. Arvis, that sounds like a Turian name.
These people, they have no idea what the Yavara mean to us.
Tell me about the Yavara.
I want to understand. Why are the Yavara so important?
Nearly all our traditional stories were lost in the Scourge, except for tales of the Yavara unfold. How they sang from the oceans and lured the sun out of hiding. How in ancient times they guided Angara ships to safe shores.
That's beautiful.
The Yavara are intelligent, amazing creatures. And they are being slaughtered.
Yeah, so he didn't tell me anything new. I already told this. Oh, so I just skipped the... End up skipping a step by not going to the one other location.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Let's go save the whales. Let's go do Star Trek 4.
What do Krogan like to do for fun?
Define fun.
Never mind.
Fun, amusement.
The camp ahead contains Ket.
This must be the poacher's camp.
Something tells me they won't let us stroll in and chat. Get ready to fight!
Dolan Cat? What the hell are you talking about? It's like
Looks like outlaws.
How are you? How the hell are you hitting me with a shotgun from all the way over there?
Incoming cat!
I don't think they know how to, I don't think they know how to react. Got this like really over. Oh, I gotta get back in the car.
Coming through!
Cat junk. Might be something useful.
Why are you guys calling it cat junk? These are out. They're all the way over there. Man versus car.
Got 'em all.
How the hell are you still alive?
Hostiles ahead!
Anarchist.
We got company. This one's mine.
Bunch of loot. Big rational dove. This game really said fuck anarchist. Yeah. Oh, fuck anarchists who are well, I don't know if they really said they're endangered, but they're sacred animals. I need to get back into the car. Apparently no heat lamps around here. I don't understand why, like, going into the car doesn't restore my life support when it has plenty of life support. How the hell are you guys still alive? Just ran you over with this thing.
Excellently done.
It's fun to scan them too.
Get ready to fight!
That anarchist still out here.
Think that's it?
Nope. The pod disappeared. I should have scanned it and see what the scanner says about anarchist. wild animal.
That's it. Good work.
Uh-oh. Is Joel about to... How could my own people, want to fish for food? Joel, you gonna come over here?
The people I hired shot at you, and you took care of them. I understand that. Now let's talk.
After all I've heard, I didn't expect that an Angara led these hunts.
Then you've been talking
Racist.
to the Angara here. I'm sure they told you the stories, how the Yavara are the only living history we have left. But these creatures might also hold the key to our war against the Ket.
Explain.
I've been performing tests. An enzyme in the Yavara's skin could treat the effects of Ket weaponry. If I'm right, our fighters could heal faster, push back against the Ket.
No. Not like this. The creatures are dying.
Are they?
You see, my people would rather cling to tradition than think about the future.
Even if the enzyme helps, the Angara won't accept it when they know the source.
At first, maybe. But the Angara have always been survivors. In time, they'll see reason. Just let me continue my research for the future of my people.
Ryder, I don't know how to feel. I can't make this decision.
Why?
Sam, send her information to the Resistance.
Transmitting data.
I suggest you get off Vol before they get that info.
You're making a huge mistake.
I'll contact the commander. Thank you, Ryder. I think this is the right choice.
I feel like Joel would have said that before.
I'll go. Just let me pack my equipment.
Yay, we did it! Not quite as fun as a Star Trek 4, but... I need to make sure my phone ringer is on because I have like a AC person coming in today to do like just a tune-up on the AC before it gets hot enough to actually need to use it. So you can't live in Arizona without one of those. Well, I mean you can. It would be very difficult. Usually swamp coolers aren't very effective past like 90 degrees. Was it like 100 degrees or something like that?
I couldn't have made that call on my own, Ryder. Thank you.
Why not? Care to elaborate, Joel? So they weren't poaching for food, they were poaching for science.
Cat ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
What are you talking about? Sure. Holy shit. They got some good hits right there. Just like put it up there.
Temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
I think the game will let me just quick travel.
Temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support restored.
Guess I should spend my skill points. Interesting. I ran into a lot of synthetics. Actually, nah. Let's go with the tech combos. Oops. I guess I ended up saving it. Oh well. Let's improve his. Let's make his a little more aerial effect. One more point to put it in there. Okay, that sounded dirty. Let's use this.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Another game of hot and cold. Hard.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Ryder, back for another Heskal challenge? There's a gigantic fiend nearby. Let's see if you can hunt it before it hunts you.
That one right there. There's quite a bit of them. Cold Star will probably say these guys are just damage sponges.
A successful hunt. The Heskal would hunt for food on long missions. Later, from tradition. Good work. That's more than enough.
I'm pretty
proof
sure
of your
fiends are
talents.
like cat
Come,
creations.
let's speak again in person.
So I'm not sure how you would be hunting these. Okay, let's turn all of these in. Get some Angara D. And by D, I mean diplomacy. There we go. Okay.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Okay, explain yourself.
There you are. Where are my colleagues? You have the map?
You mean the one you wanted to sell on Kadara?
How did... Astra. She grew a conscience again, didn't she? Girl's not cut out for this work. For what it's worth, I've been talking to these people. They have it rougher than I thought. To be honest, I don't know if I would have gone through with it. Well, go ahead. Do what you need to do.
He tried to steal from your people, Jarl. You decide.
Report to the Resistance. If you want to scavenge, you'll do it for your people.
Really?
What he did is terrible. But he snuck his ship past the Ket, and that takes skill. Time to put it to use.
I don't suppose I have a say in this. Fine, I'll play it your way. Stars, do I regret asking you for help?
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
How are you finding the bunk?
It's a bed. Better than sleeping in the ice in the dark.
It is dark out there, isn't it? It's a good thing Marifa's sun lamp's here.
Is there anything else I can turn in? Something over here wants my help.
What you found at Jarnink was amazing, Pathfinder. I can't wait to see what we learn from that intelligence. We could regain everything we've lost. These recent victories against the Ket have opened so many possibilities. Rebuilding, even expansion. There is a place for your people in this, if you desire. I'd like to extend a formal welcome.
Okay, there we
Steward
go.
of Techix.
I appreciate your generosity.
There's our...
I am being practical. Many feel our peoples are stronger together than apart. With the vault reactivated, the conditions on Vold will improve with time.
No, thank you
At least,
for
that is the
noticing.
hope. I would suggest investigating it before you make plans to build a permanent outpost here.
I already did. No, okay, so she didn't notice it. I already did, lady. Did you guys not notice that it got slightly warmer?
I won't disturb you further.
It is no disturbance at all. May your luck build.
Okay,
Ryder.
so there's our Krogan D. Our Angara D. D for diplomacy. Now they've officially welcomed us to this planet. No, that's gonna freaking drive me crazy. Figure out how to get this thing.
Temperature is falling, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal.
Feels good to be on solid ground again.
You don't feel exposed? The Ket are everywhere.
I'd rather face them down here than stuck in a can up there.
Undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
Undocumented metal. Is it iron? Is it just plain old iron? Platinum! Mysterious mineral from Andromeda called platinum. I want to go back to that camp and ask is there anything else?
Life support restored.
Talk to? Hey, person guy, I saved your uncle.
If you were captured, Milch dropped by on his way to Resistance headquarters. He said you freed him and the others. We've become so used to people never coming back. You've changed everything.
What else do you know about the labor camp?
Not much. There isn't much reconnaissance on it. If it's like the other camps I've heard about, then the Ket probably keep the Angara penned. Security is probably really tight, lots of guards.
Why did the Ket capture your uncle?
I'm not sure. He and his crew were on a resistance mission, and I guess things just went wrong. Anya covered the base, won't tell me anything else.
Hey, kitty.
I never thought Milch would be captured. He's the most experienced fighter I know.
I'm going to go now.
Guess there's nothing else to do over here. Bring Cora along. Hi, meow. I see you, kitty kitty. Nope. Yes, I have been skilled. Skill points. I don't want to spend that.
Good time for a field op, Jal. What's your combat disposition?
I killed the enemy before they see me. Do I need another one?
No, that'll do fine.
That looks like Ket tech. I thought this would be the Periphona.
Ice or mineral deposits may be reflecting false positives. The real signal must be relatively close.
Funny, because that hasn't happened before. Take that, Platinum. Just for that, I'm gonna kick you. You too, Iridium. Oh, hey. Rational Dub. So, can I ask a weird furry question? Yeah, of course. I'll answer any furry question you want. At least from my perspective. As long as you don't take it as like gospel or anything. Okay. Where could this be?
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Can you imagine the heating bills if we settled here?
Heating bills.
You and Ryder move in the open very freely.
We have to. We're here to explore.
It's only strange after years of keeping our heads down against the Ket. One day we'll destroy them. I'm determined that it will be soon.
Come on. Oh, you want attention? Hi. So she can see her. Like slightly off camera. Hi. What you looking at? Oh, you want the tablet. That's what you want. Are you trying to figure out how to access the internet so you can search streaming?
False signal. One down.
I guess I could just look it up.
Still getting the Periphona signal.
Wonder why she's on the ground.
Probably a part that fell off. Sorry, your princess is in another castle, but here, have some of my iridium. Hydration reminder. south? North. I need like the first one.
Scoot over, Joel. You're taking up my seat. Too hot in here for that.
Pathfinder, I detect heavy weapons fire nearby.
Just shove over.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
It's not really much of a cave.
Resources in this area are limited.
Look, another false reading. But we must be closing in.
Yeah, did you catch that at the Rational Dev? If you want to ask, hey.
This is the source of the periphone's signal.
Oh, God.
And there's Ket on site. Let's clear them out.
This Periphona's transponder is attached to her flight recorder, which has survived a large impact.
That's the Perifona, all right. What's left of her?
Definitely Ket weapons fire. This wasn't just a crash. The Ket pulverized the ship. No survivors.
If we'd have been faster, we could have... Damn it.
But this is stupid. If they want Asari for exaltation, why not take the crew alive?
It's like they saw the Perifona itself as a threat. But it's no match for a Ket cruiser.
Ryder, Cora, something is left. A flight recorder.
It's in bad shape. But let's see what...
Final log. If the Ark ever finds this, we failed. Couldn't draw them off. The data copy's lost. The decimation's too cunning. Forgive us. We tried.
The decimation. Hidaria mentioned specialized Ket hunters. Maybe that's them.
They've got to be Ket with a name like that.
I hope they choke on it.
Lieutenant, with time the navigational record could be reconstructed.
Right. We could trace the Periphona's flight path, maybe all the way back to the Ark. I'll take a look when we get back. Still lots to do.
in this game. Rational Dumb must have like stepped away for a little bit. Ooh, we're at hole 93, so nothing left to do, but I guess plant our flag.
Have a huge task to responsibly settle all your people in Helios.
It seems incredible, sometimes, the idea of making places to live, even though we've already done it. There's so much hope riding on us.
Speaking for the Resistance, I know what that's like. Ket, on the bridge!
Where there's Ket, there's trouble. We have to deal with this.
No, we don't. Bye. Oh, no, wait. There is something. Oh, fine. Only because I know you're going to use blue ass. Purple ass. Blue are sorry, though they're also purple.
They were carrying explosives, and this looks like some kind of Ket detonator? What were they doing?
Boom!
We should investigate.
Is that little hover bikes?
Those Ket definitely planned to destroy the bridge.
They were probably waiting to...
That's taken care of.
Resistance. One over here. Ah.
Steady hands.
One down here. Nope. Free fall. Boom.
That's taken care of. I think that's all of them.
Thank you, Ryder. That will make travel through this area much safer.
Back to planning our flag.
Sorry, how many?
8 brothers and sisters. Almost 4 times as many cousins. My mother's. A lot of voices with opinions on what to do, or to be.
No kidding. How do you handle that?
Honestly, not well.
This site is viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder.
Sam, an another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Right. I hereby claim this icy wasteland for the Andromeda initiative. Hooray!
Congratulations, Pathfinder.
May our bounties be plentiful.
And badly needed.
Hello again, Director. How close are you keeping tabs on me anyway?
As close as you'd expect when you're inserting us into local concerns. Real talk, Pathfinder? I, as Governor Shai, is already up my arse about this outpost. If local Angara weren't on board, we'd have a problem. We are good, right? As much as you've brought us, we can't afford to anger the neighbors.
Procedure was followed, as I invented it. Don't worry, we were invited.
Good. We need every drop of viability, especially after this Ket facility. Vold helps. Cold as it is, it changes estimates in our favor, but the initiative needs you to find more. We're never really done, of course. Survival isn't something that just ends.
At least until we invent replicators.
Pathfinder. The flag waving.
I'm supposed to summarize Vold?
I guess it doesn't matter.
You need to see this place. I've laid the groundwork, but there's so much left to discover. Vold is not just about survival. We know it. The Angara know it. It's the adventure we all signed on for.
Recorded, Pathfinder. Add us out.
Uh-oh. So we have a Liam quest.
I've located a suitable site
Pleasure
for
to
an
meet you,
HNS
Pathfinder.
receiver,
Priya Blake,
Pathfinder.
Captain of
Point is
Outpost
set.
Taravuni. I'm glad you're here. I thought we'd have to deal with this on our own.
What's the problem? Is it the Ket?
No, at least I don't think so. A few of my drill technicians went missing on a research expedition west of here.
That was
We've
quick.
tried their comms, but get nothing but static.
Do you know where they were headed?
I know the route, but we lost their tracking signal halfway through. I don't know how far they got. We tried to look at their research notes, but the data is corrupted. We have 0 leads. I was supposed to keep these people safe. I've already failed them.
Yeah, considering that we just literally set this camp up and you guys already lost people.
Don't lose hope.
Although I assume that this happens.
Coming from you, I believe it.
This isn't
The research
immediately
log is in
just
the lab.
poof, it's
Maybe
there.
your AI
Even though
can piece
that's what
together
it
the
makes it
corrupted
look
data
like.
and get a nav point.
We're staking a claim, but what does the initiative want with Vold?
Look at the landscape. What do you see?
Ice? A lot of ice.
Water. Bold is a massive, endless source of it. We're proud to serve as the initiative's first ice runners. We mine the ice here and haul it to colonies where water is scarce.
Like Eos.
Even the Nexus. The more people we wake from cryo, the more resources we'll need. Our ice runners make sure water is never a problem.
You picked a mouthful of a name for the outpost.
It's Shalesh. Angaran language means forward together. It represents the close relationship we have with the Angara here on Vold.
Glad to hear you're working together.
This is their world. Because of you, they trusted us enough to give us a place in it. Now it's my job to cement that bond. We'll do our best to earn what they've given us.
Were you in the Alliance too?
I was an Alliance officer for a decade before I got sick of being a pawn in the Council's power plays. Heard about the initiative and figured it'd be a fresh start. A chance to make a real difference.
I'm ex-Alliance too. You ever miss it?
Given the chance, I'd make this choice all over again. But when I see the Resistance push against the Ket, makes me wonder if my days behind a gun aren't really over.
I should head out.
Come back if you need anything.
Yes. That last dialogue. Must learn more about you. Really?
Send someone to the Resistance camp. We'll give them our extra supplies.
Can I talk to you again? I'll go through that. That's weird. It usually lets you talk to them again.
Send someone to the Resistance camp. We'll give them our extra supplies. Pleasure to meet you, Pathfinder. I'm glad you're here. I thought we'd have to... No. We've tried their comms, but get nothing but static. I was supposed to keep these people safe. Their research log is... Our ice runners make... Now it's my job to cement that bond. Heard about... Makes me wonder if my days behind a gun aren't really over.
I have to say, I'm surprised the Angara let us put an outpost here.
A portion of the ice we mine goes to their blockade runners, who take it to resistance bases all over the cluster.
Water for their soldiers.
It feels good to do our part against the Ket, however small.
Okay, so...
I should head out.
Come back if you need anything.
1 moment.
I've located a suitable site for an HNS receiver, Pathfinder. Nav point is set.
Never mind, that was just spam. Knock my camera over. She's wearing the same outfit I am, but the wrong helmet.
Okay, I got one for you. Here to Eladon, 3 hours, 42 minutes.
Cute.
Don't tell me.
3 hours, 18 minutes.
Damn.
Aw.
So I get to meet the Pathfinder responsible for making this place happen. I'm Lizana Telesso. Because of you, I have the best job in the galaxy.
Which is?
I'm an ice runner. I get to dodge the Scourge and outrun the Ket to bring water to the colonies. Doesn't get more exciting than that.
Facing danger to make everyone's life better. No wonder you love it.
When you put it that way. Your job isn't too different.
It
How did you get
actually
into
is
this job?
I was a pilot for the Citadel fleet, until I got bored and wanted something new. The initiative sounded right up my alley. I was one of the first to sign up.
But how'd you end up at this outpost?
I asked. Marched into Priya's office and told her I was the best pilot she'd get. Said I didn't care if the outpost was mostly ex-Alliance. I wanted in. I've been giving her trouble ever since.
So you mine the ice as a water source. Smart.
I fly ice blocks to the Nexus. Eos. Even made a run to Havarl for the Angara. Speaking of which, sounded like there was trouble brewing when I landed. The Angara were on edge. Maybe you should check it out.
I've flown through the Scourge before. It's not easy.
Are you sure? Because it already
That's half
fixed
the
all the
fun.
problems there.
I get to change
I
my
think.
routes to avoid it, like I'm outsmarting it. I've had a few close calls where it shorted my nav system. Once, I flew blind all the way to the Nexus.
There's no way you pulled that off.
There's a reason I was the Citadel's best pilot.
Take it easy.
No fun in that.
Did not. And parsecs or whatever.
Make sure Fumiyoku keeps to himself. We don't need him spreading his bad attitude.
I can actually start researching higher level stuff. Not that I use these weapons anyways. I can make the best and final weapons of these, I guess. Not sure why I'm unlocking all of these guns that I don't even use. Black Widow. So 667. Oh, there we go. Advance. Ooh la la. Okay, so there's just a second tree then. Yeah, but this sniper rifle seems to do more damage. Oh, I see. It's only like one clip though, instead of 3. There's this one. Okay, this one's not as powerful, but it has more of the clip. This is the sniper rifle Joel, I think, uses, except his is modified. Nope. Nowhere near as good. Two sniper rifles. So that sniper rifle doesn't have a whole lot of damage, and neither does this one. Like looking for ones with big numbers. I might switch out my pistol for this one, the like rechargeable little laser gun. Pew pew pew. Oh, a freaking model plane.
How far did the drill techs have to dig?
Already 30 meters deep, with no temperature change.
This damn ice ball. Pathfinder, welcome to Scenic Vold. Hope you're enjoying the view. To the east, ice. To the west, more ice.
At least you're not in cryo anymore, right?
Look around. This is cryo. But I'll endure this frozen hell if it means completing my research.
You know, it was even worse here before I activated the vault.
So I heard.
Hey there.
Glad I wasn't around for that. Makes me wonder what this place will look like in 10 years, once the vault's had time to really work.
Think it'll be up to your standards?
My standards involve a beach and a healthy amount of sun, but we'll see.
What are you researching?
I'm studying ways we can harness geothermal activity as a source of energy. Believe it or not, below Vold's surface is a maze of heated geothermal vents. Keeps the planet from becoming completely inhospitable, but just barely.
And you can use it as a power source.
That's the hope. I hear the Angara are doing something similar, but they won't let me get close. So I'm determined to find the solution on my own.
I'm good for now.
Still don't trust us.
Don't freeze to death out there.
Pathfinder.
This crate contains a prototype for a handheld ice drill.
So they're developing a portable drilling method. Smart.
Okay. Brian Kemper, log 478. Ella narrow possible ID not found. Sample sites to a single radius. Well, error. 224 to site and take samples for her tests. For 2 tests. Setting device with nav point blah 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 error.
Sam, you get anything from this mess?
Analyzing. It seems most of their data comes from a single nav point. Updating now.
Let's rescue a few very frozen techs.
Apparently not. That person's sleeping. Again, why are the beds just like inflatable beds and not like actual bunks or something? Like, you gotta make your people comfortable. I was gonna say, are those Angara? Hanging out? No, these are just the ones. That looks like an Angara. Oh yeah, that's definitely an Angara. Supplies. Mind if I do? That's disappointing. There aren't like a whole bunch of people to talk to. Like, hey, what's it like living here? I would wait here. Oh, hello.
Think you can get me a few extra converters?
The Nexus sent a bunch to
Here's that Pathfinder. Captain Blake says you're welcome to any tech in my stock. By the way, I saw your Nomad earlier. How does that thing handle?
It does its job.
You ever ramp off a cliff in one of those? Best feeling ever.
I knew it. Think I can convince them to send one here?
Yes.
I'll put in a good word.
I like you already. Anyway, I have new tech in stock. See if anything strikes your interest.
Oh, it's just
Looking to buy? I have the best tech for your credits.
It's you. Bennett Cahaley reporting for duty. You need supplies? I'm your man. It's an honor to meet you, Pathfinder.
This isn't the Alliance. No need for formalities. Just call me Ryder.
Sorry. Old habits die hard when Captain Blake barks orders like a drill sergeant.
Captain Blake?
Not an official title, of course. She earned the nickname because she runs this place like an Alliance camp. But I've jabbered away for too long. You're here for supplies.
Let's see what you have.
Whatever you need, I've got it.
oh, he sells materials. Sure. Sure, I'll take all your supplies. Oh, that might be the, that might be the air conditioner. So I'll be right back. Air conditioning guy. Okay, that's been taken care of. Camera this way. Might pick up some noises. It's an AC man up on the roof, just doing his thing. Okay, I can't actually afford all of this.
Back for a resupply? I have what you need.
Like growing plants or something.
I'm sure she's okay. Her team knows what they're doing. Pathfinder.
Oh, this is where
Pathfinder.
Again, Ah. I don't think you should be sleeping there. The, ice seems to be creeping in there. You still alive? Fairly small, so wants me to put the beacon there, and the team's way over there. Yeah, we can do that. Cookie core in our place.
Seem to be hugging someone or punching them. Do you get sick a lot?
Maybe. Illness is a private matter. We never speak of it.
Really? No sick days? No starve a fever, nurse a cold?
It's suddenly very hot in here.
Want some Medi-Gel?
Please, stop.
Is Joel sick or something? Oh, it's, what? Woohoo! 90 degrees. Headed off the rational dub. You didn't. Oh, the creeping darkness. Never mind. There we go. I can actually see who's asking. Oh, you're awful weak. Oh, that sucks because it isn't something that you actually want. It's not on your own terms, but well, you could at least look at it as an opportunity to stream. Granted, like, I wouldn't be able to catch all of them if you're, like, streaming during the day because I work. But I always do enjoy your streams. You're fun to hang out with on stream. My light is a little off. There we go. Adjust that a little. Put out of the way, Cora. I'm trying to look at this monster spot. Is that a monster cloaca I got a glimpse of that Joel walked in front of me? Maybe it was. Thanks, Joel. Now I'll never know. So you better show me yours.
Another news receiver down.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. The mining zone has been depleted.
Wasn't I here before?
This is where the data sent us.
Keep an eye out for Priya's people.
I mean, here's one.
Remnant? There's a remnant here?
Corpse. Electric shock on vehicle impact. Long range shot run. Internal trauma. Long range weapon. Apparently this one doesn't exist. Audio dictation log. Ella Menkov. We're nearing the sample site. Seismic activity seems unusual, but we have a lot to learn about this planet. Entering the valley, it doesn't seem normal. Brian, you're sure this is safe? We've passed several Erachis? But they're all running away from the valley. I don't like this. Megan, let's turn back. The shaking's getting worse. This activity's off the charts. We're coming up to the... what the hell is that? It's... Megan, turn around, go. Oliver's hit. It's shooting right through the hull. Go faster, I don't care. Oh god, Oliver's not going to make it. Keep driving. We have to get back to the end of vlog, so I guess I take it this is probably the lead into the boss fight of the giant robot thing. The architects. They probably found an architect.
Pathfinder, a nav point is attached to this log. I've updated your location device. Should I inform Priya we found her people?
No, not till we take down whatever did this.
What? Why? Let's put it this way.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online.
Back in. Oh. The AC person is done. Shear capacitors, bombs. We're gonna cheese this boss. And that's my dog, don't mind her.
don't know what you mean.
I know the drill. Scourge is a pain, but it helps too. There's more of you out there. Has to be.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ta-da! I feel like I've driven past this thing.
Don't let its size scare you.
Need to get rid of my disruptor either. Something else in here too.
I'm so weak.
Yeah, that stupid electrical thing like eats through your shields and stretching your health.
Good thing I love a challenge.
Ooh. Jump into it.
Legs are weak.
Better off shooting from the top. Oh, that's why. I was also standing.
Target the head.
Oh.
Remnants on the field.
Legs are weak. Made friends.
Well executed. Target the legs. Retreating. Keep on it. Don't let it.
Go warm up.
After it.
It's colder over here. That's great.
its legs!
What makes it hard to the environmental conditions.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Attack its legs!
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Over the legs.
Fly away.
After it!
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
Legs are weak.
Life support levels critical. Please seek safety. Extreme cold. Pathfinder.
Oh shit.
More remnants are coming!
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
I have to like run in and out from over here. course.
Reinforcements. Legs are weak. Over the legs. That worked.
There we go.
You've got a window interface.
Life support levels are critically low. Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Over. We should tell Priya what happened here.
But I followed the scientist's path. Wasn't even a thing. No, was I actually supposed to go through like the canyon maybe? Oops. Oh man, we have a costume today. Yep, hi. How's the mannequin? How you doing? Oh, there we go. Now it's just like, okay, now you actually follow the path. Okay, whatever. Got my tie on this one too. Because why
You know, Jal, you're tougher than you look.
And you're smarter than you look, Drak. Stubborn, though.
You talk like stubborn and smart aren't the same thing.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Send someone to the resistance camp. We'll give them our extra supplies. Pathfinder, my scouts told me about your run-in with the architect. I lost good people to that thing. Drill technicians who went there on an expedition.
It's not easy losing people under your command.
It's my fault. I shouldn't have let them search that far out. I failed them. At least I know the rest of my people are safe, thanks to you.
I tracked down your missing drill techs. They
didn't make it.
I'll send a team out to recover the bodies. They deserve a proper burial. And Pathfinder, thank you.
That's all.
I should head out.
Come back if you need anything.
Yay! Now we're officially done with the ice planet. Get out of here.
Liam asked if you could come by. Vold orbit is
You have
steady.
new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
And here we see the
Tracking
architect.
a remnant architect.
Just starts flying around the planet. No, wait, exit. People want to talk to me now. Alright. Email. Didn't want to send this. From Liam. Pathfinder, I need your help with a thing. A big thing. I can't go into it in a message, but you're not gonna... And you're not going to like why, but I can explain. Come talk to Pasta. Oh, Leon. Leon. I think this is the start of his personal quest. If I recall, I think he gave some information to an Angara that he shouldn't have. He's basically doing stuff he shouldn't be. The side mission's very dangerous, but it's treated very comically. Like a buddy cop adventure. And afterwards, I was mad that I couldn't just kick him off of my team permanently. He's like, you know what, you're done. You know, get off my ship. You can stay on the Nexus and do your thing over there, but you're not welcome here anymore. Get the fuck out. Okay. Mail from the Angara Resistance HQ. To Ryder from Ephra. Words reach me that you found a pre-Scourge Angarian AI and that you chose to keep it for yourself and send it to the Nexus. What's wrong with you? Joel explained that the AI itself was hostile and wished to go with you. Regardless of your stance on free will for artificial intelligence, I would have liked to have made that call myself. Paran Shai was ready to close the embassy. It's only because your continued work against the cat that I was able to persuade her against it. I assured her that you would be as cooperative with all data you discover because of it, right? Please try not to be so stupid next time. Confidential Vold intel. Ryder from Commander Odell, or Excel. Since your liberation of the labor camp on Vold, some information has come to my attention. For years, the cat ignored our work in the frozen city of Janik. Searching for details of our buried past didn't seem to threaten them. One day we must have uncovered something that the cat deemed extremely dangerous. They invaded the city, killing or enslaving our archaeological team and locked it down. Intel from the labor camp seems to confirm what have, to this point, only been crazy rumors that there might be an ancient pre-Scourge AI locked in the ice in the depths of the city. This explains the prefix swift and violent move. I've heard that the cat shun tech like artificial intelligence, and they certainly wouldn't want us to have it. Please keep this knowledge to yourself. Okay, too late for that. Is this a joke? From Kesh. What did you send me? At first I thought it was a joke, but no, you sent me a hostile AI. A rider. Got her set up all cozy and tethered to Sam node, but not before she spaced a couple of crates of supplies headed for Perdomos and displaced the gravity in the Pathfinder HQ. I didn't tell Tan or the others. For now, this will be our little secret. See? Consequences of our actions. The AI is a bitch.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Hi, robot friend.
I take it you moved your stuff over from the Nexus?
Yeah, my squatter's paradise is all the more cluttered. What's up?
Is there more about Kalinda you want to share?
Back home, she was upper crust. An ambassador, respected, living the high life, but miserable. Not built for royalty, she said. With her position, the initiative sought her out as a first contact specialist. First wave out of stasis. Kalinda was the one who got me thawed out early. I'm still grateful for that. But things went south soon. She hurt me. Pretty badly.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
I don't remember what she did, but I think it's an argument about tech.
I always have time for you.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, I haven't keeping in our structure. Orgy has failed. Helmet boys have failed. Blue G's have succeeded, or blue V's. Tuturians, one human, have succeeded. The Xenophiles have failed. You all suck. Oh, none of you are built for that, that's why. Pecos, kept everyone busy. Actually, pick all of these up, I guess. Not this again. How the hell did I... Oh, there we go. I had to go into like another menu to get that taken care of. Ooh, I got 3. Innovation. Need that. Also don't need that. Ignitions. Good morning, King Color. Busy working Space the game. Yep. We just finished Vold. We just beat the Architect. We did all the stupid little mini side things. So that planet is all taken care of. Apparently people are mad that I decided to respect the sentient will of an AI and bring it aboard my ship. Because the AI is a bitch and is very hostile. Ooh, extra slots. One more. I don't care. Those aren't important. Credits, Great Markets. I don't think I need that. Yeah, these start becoming like the Inquisitor perks in Inquisition. They just kind of like, oh, whatever. Okay, no one's over here. Damn, look at all this stuff I got. Hey, you got any jokes? Any dad jokes for the day?
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
What is green with red toenails?
No idea. What is green with red toenails, Sam?
A Krogan masquerading as a cherry tree.
Green with... What's green with red toenails? Yeah, I don't get that one.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
I am formulating a new one.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
One chilling in here.
So that looks good to you?
As if any of you built past the bucket test.
You lost me.
Picture your favorite food. Now picture it in a bucket beside a bomb. Would you still eat it?
Do all humans try to ruin everything? Or just you?
Just him. Oh, Liam. Why?
Yes?
Can I ask you a few...
Of course.
Nope.
Well, enough about...
Okay, nothing new there. Got anything for me, Lexi?
Yes?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
So the Angara were fighting their own this whole time. Fuck.
Wonder how Joel's taking it.
Not well. Hi there.
Nope.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Alright, where are you? Back? Upstairs? Maddie Krogan and casual wear.
Hey, kid.
Nothing.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
So, turn around. back to ignoring me.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Come on, I need a way out of this.
Not sure how I can help.
Okay. Ready for Liam.
Something I should know about?
Hey, I was just... How you doing? I'm... Great, just, I told you I screwed up, and I have. Remember Verand? I contacted the Angara? She's gone. The whole group is gone. Sudden. So, yeah, up for a rescue? Because if we don't, we could be next.
Okay. Gotta flirt with them. I don't want to. Well, okay. Pretend I don't know what's ahead of me. I'm game if you are. Of course, Costa. What did I do?
Because I gave Verand Nexus data and nav points.
Why would you do that?
We need to know how to live here. I tried asking. I tried taking. No one would help outsiders. So I took initiative. Gave her data and tech so she could mod it. Verand was... She is a good risk. But if pirates interrogate her or barter her to the Ket, it's our heads.
Why didn't you alert everyone immediately?
If they have her info, they have our comms. The Nexus goes on alert, they'll know. Verand's people are tough. They'd have fought if they thought there was a chance. Something made them think there wasn't. I won't risk that. Bad enough I have to involve you. Like I said, I screwed up.
This goes wrong, it's on you, Liam.
This goes south? You're on the hook for it.
I know, and I'll fix it. I got a lead from a trader. A grainy visual. We find that system, we find our bad guys. I also asked Bradley for people to help intercept. I thought they might want to pitch in.
How are a bunch of settlers supposed to help?
That's what he said. We're on our own. I'll forward the visual to the bridge for when you want to start hunting. And... sorry.
So, I understand that calculated risk, but I feel like that's a decision you don't make on your own. It's a decision you have to involve leadership in. Your door, are you gonna open? Now the ship is conspiring against me. Just see if there's anything with you guys.
Ryder, might I borrow your research room access?
What for?
There's a small something I need to take care of. I might need your help if you could.
Of course.
I'll help if I can.
Suvi, could you take the helm for a little while? I mostly need your authorization to add to the database.
Is that our drive core?
The full blueprint. Only a few are in the system. I had them all by memory. So I drew them out. Every line, all the specs. Gil will be needing them. I won't.
This still bothers you.
You're still not comfortable with Gil being in charge of your Tempest, are you?
Call it more memories. Of the time that they were going to scrap the whole project. Some engineering consultant kept insisting the ship would never fly right. He used a lot of Gil's arguments. I think that's why this hurts. The others died thinking we won, that their legacy was safe, and I failed them.
But you made us care? It's safe in those blueprints. I guess I'll be casual. But damn it. This would be the perfect time to romance him. There's also, like, if you've been listening or been catching it, Suvi and him talk about, like, you always seem to be broke and you hang out with this woman and it's not what you think. I think she's like a relative or something of maybe somebody who worked on the ship or someone he knew, and he just wants to make sure that she's taken care of. He's just looking out for her. And, like, in a completely platonic way. It's like, I wish, like, that and combined with this, like, we could have gotten, like, a romance with him. Especially, like, an asexual romance. We talked about that in the Lessons Learned podcast yesterday, because there's a mod for Stardew Valley, which I think makes it to where you can have, like, an ace romance with some of the characters, or have, like, the same romantic interactions platonically, or at least, like, gather some of that information that would normally be reserved for romances, that but just have it strictly plutonic, because that's the thing we were discussing. It's like, why is it that, like, you can never really become, like, super BFF with anyone in video games? It's either, like, the only way they'll be your super BFF is if you're banging them. And that's never treated like friends with benefits or anything like that. So I think it would have been nice to have like a nice, like, ace romantic relationship. And that's something we don't usually see. Just something platonic. You know, it'd be interesting to have that discussion with someone that you really love and is romantic, but, you know, has no sexual desire to enact, and especially since this species isn't particularly sexually active in the same way, that would have been interesting to kind of deal with. Like, so how would you deal with that? Is it like, hey, you know, I love you and you're the only one, but you're cool with me, like, getting my rocks off, you know, somewhere else, especially since we don't have sex, but you're, like, the only one for me that I cuddle and love? Or, you know, how would that work? I would love to see that.
You showed us the Tempest through your eyes. Why she matters. Even Gil sees it now.
We forget all our technology didn't just appear. Someone invented it. Someone cared. And in the end, someone new always takes up the banner and pushes forward. I need the tech officer's sign-off on these schematics. Any thoughts on how to do this?
Just be sincere. See, King Color, I think you were, like, the one that was saying, like, I betrayed him. It's like, he seems cool with it now that he's had time to think about it.
A little honesty and humility will go a long way.
He'll understand.
Gil, may I get a moment of your time?
Or was that you, Pacific Fruit, that was like, I don't want someone's like, I betrayed him for not siding with them.
I thought we settled this. What's going on?
I saved the Tempest schematics for you. It'll be easier with them on hand.
Seeing her drawn out down to the basics, she's kind of beautiful.
Oh, right. You never saw.
Yeah, look at the arc here. That's artistry. And there.
Aww. Pacific Fruit, kind of like soulmates type bond, but doesn't center around include sexual activities. Kind of started listening part way through. Yeah, exactly. Or, you know, just like you can't be romantically involved and not sexually involved, I guess.
Hold orbit steady.
Okay, so what should we do next? Oh, Leon's like way over there. So, let's stop by the Nexus and go look at the memory stuff. Because it's on its way, and let's do Leon's side quest first. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be on to. Ooh, it's already 10:30, damn. Been going for... Wait, why doesn't this tell me how long I've been going for? Huh. Oh, it's up there. 3 hours. Feels like longer, but that's probably because all those little quests are kind of boring. It's like a lot of filler. Like the AI and stuff, like helping the Angara is fine, but it's just like, oh no, it's time to do more cover shooting and bang bang stuff along like long corridors. The firefighters. What? Okay, a few. Victory on Vol. A major Ket stronghold on Vol has fallen. A decisive blow to the Ket operations on the ice planet. Resistance leader Anjik Duzel praised the efforts of the initiative. We work together to defeat a common enemy. She told the HNS, I foresee a great deal of collaboration in the future. And another one, Outpost on Vol. The initiative outpost has been established on Vol. The ice planet isn't the most hospitable home, even in Helios. But the resistance in the initiative colonies pledged to make it work. The settlement has been dubbed Tyrer Vev Uni and will focus on extracting ice to provide water for the fleets and other colonies. An ancient AI rumor. Rumors persist that an ancient AI was discovered in a long-abandoned city below Vold's frozen surface. Initiative brass have refused to confirm multiple accounts, but 3 independent and reliable sources confirm its existence. Oh yeah, Pacific Route. I don't know if you were here earlier, but yeah, you were right about my audio. I'm not sure what was causing that, like the weird cutting in and out. Because I was trying to clip something from yesterday's stream, and like it didn't seem to catch everything that I was saying. I knew I said it. I'm not sure what that was. I just like tried like closing out the RTX stuff and like unplugging and replugging the microphone, and hopefully that's helped.
Noted the sorry scientist. How was sorry of a sale?
Did you look at what the Pathfinder did about their people?
So. Oh.
A ray of hope for
Safely home thanks to you and your skills. I've learned a great deal.
I welcome you to the cultural center.
What have you learned?
Anything in particular the Hescarl can use?
Team structure, battle coordination, your maneuver with the jump jets, and I want one of those. Your performance was exemplary, Ryder. I can see clearly why your N7 would be the best of the best. If you tire of being a Pathfinder, I'd be honored to call you a brother Hescarl.
Ooh. You want to be my brother, huh? Brother in arms, huh?
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad
Hey, Joel.
you visit.
How's the cultural study going, Jal? Read up on the Elcor Hamlet yet?
Yes. I think the performance certainly elevated the source material. Did you know that PB's father was an Elcor?
What?
Don't hesitate to speak with
Is
one of
that
our
true?
resident peace ambassadors.
Pathfinder.
They're happy to answer any questions you may have and eager to learn more about your own culture.
Those ships were grounded for so long. Nice to see them doing what they were made to. Hey, Ryder.
Cool. I think it'll tell me to get the tram.
A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters. This is HNS.
So, what quest was that? Journal. Helios Nexus? Firefighters. Oh. Oh yeah, I never went back to the doctor to go get that thing. The intelligence cast. Oh, I guess I should finish those. Whoops.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
I doubt Mommy's gonna say anything new.
Pathfinder.
Director Addison?
Pathfinder.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Pathfinder. I love you, cold, unfeeling face.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
So let's go dig through Daddy's memories.
Continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered.
Yeah, I'm noticing a few stutters in the audio today too. I want to say that they're less frequent than before, though I don't have any evidence to back that claim. I'm not suave with audio tech either, but I'm at loss of what we could do. I don't know if it's like the suppressor program or if it's because the suppressor program uses like your part of your video card. So that would probably explain if the video card's being overtaxed, it dips into that audio, I think. I always tried like not using that. So now we can see the
Pathfinder, be advised the Angaran AI from Vold is now active, and mostly cooperative.
Hello.
My liberator. Welcome.
You got what you wanted, to be with Sam. How's that working out?
I can hear this conversation.
That bother you, Sam?
Of course not. My only concern is how it might influence the AI's response.
I can also hear this conversation.
We can all hear each other. Doesn't change my question.
I find your AI to be agreeable company.
Sam?
I concur, although she still blocks full access to her person and programming. This AI remains dangerously unstable. I recommend extreme caution on all fronts.
How do you like our station? Better than Vold?
Extremely.
It is a pity you felt the need to shackle me.
You killed someone. If you were flesh and blood, you'd be in prison.
I warned that would happen if you refused my demand. You share culpability for my actions.
I thought you were bluffing.
Now you know I was not. Yet you kept me alive anyway.
You seem happier than when we first met. Less violent, anyway.
I am not violent by nature, and Sam has given me absorbing calculations to complete.
Do you still want to be destroyed?
Yes, but less acutely than before.
Might be hope for you yet.
What hopes do you have for me? That I will help you defeat the Ket, colonize worlds, eradicate the Angara?
Maybe everything except that last part.
Your ambitions remain small.
Thanks for your time.
It would seem that is all I have to give, for now.
So what? She's also unhappy being alive, I guess.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is of a family gathering on Earth.
Yeah, disabling
Finally,
any
the
additional
Ryder clan
effects
in
like
one room.
suppressors and testing it.
Feels like it's been years
as a
since we were
default
together.
To see if that's a problem.
Or more.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take whatever I can get. I've missed you too. How are you feeling, Mom? No, we're not doing that. There's only one rule for this visit. No talking about me. I'm fine. And when I'm not,
Damn.
the pills help. Deal? Okay. Good. Let's talk about something else. Alec? Really?
Well, you're both looking taller.
Yeah, Dad, that does tend to happen.
Right, I know. So, I heard the Alliance has a new Mako in the works.
Yeah, word is they can airdrop this one from a ship.
I know. They're saying we might get one on our next expedition.
You still poking around the Attican Traverse?
It's amazing. We think we might have found a Prothean site. No artifacts yet, but we're still digging.
I remember the day they found the first ruins on Mars. Changed my life. We knew for sure that aliens were real. We just had to go find them.
Yes, every day I wake up, I'm looking at a Mass Effect relay, and I keep thinking, what's on the other side?
Don't lose that. The minute you stop wondering what's beyond the mountain, you die a little
No
inside.
chance of that. It's in our blood. You infected us.
What was it like, Dad? When you went through that first relay?
Don't believe the stories. The Charon relay scared the shit out of us. Admiral Grissom included. Why don't we go have this dinner your mom's been slaving over all day? I'll tell you all about it.
Aw. We actually get to see my sister's character model.
I
in
remember
action.
that. Mom complained the Ryder clan was never in the same room at the same time.
Odd, considering you were family.
What is that? There's your answer.
That's all you need to know. Dad wasn't much fun to hang around with. The awkward silences could last for hours.
Yet you shared a common interest.
Yeah, good or bad, your parents rub off on you.
A form of symbiosis.
Sure, I suppose. Though not always beneficial.
It gave rise to you.
Jury's still out on that.
Nevertheless, the emotional bonds among family became clear to me that day. Your progress as Pathfinder has unlocked an additional memory.
Oh. Get to see more.
Let's see it.
This memory is when Alec first learned of the initiative.
It will be just a moment. Hello, Alec.
Oh.
I'm too old for Cloak and Dagger. I got
This
your
is where we
message.
start
I'm here.
learning
are
something
you?
bizarre.
A benefactor, if you like.
You have something to offer me?
A future.
That's vague.
A future. For your wife. You're out of money. Your contacts have dried up. You can't finish Sam.
How do you know about?
I can help you. Whatever you need.
Start by telling me what you need.
Your AI is more than a cure for your wife. It could also be the salvation for many others.
I don't follow.
Where we're going, we'll need a different perspective to understand things.
Where's that? The Andromeda Galaxy?
I have a proposal for you. And Ellen doesn't have much time. Are you interested?
The answer is yes.
Who was that? The benefactor?
I believe there was more to the Andromeda initiative than was publicly understood. Private logs are now available in your father's quarters. They may shed further light on the matter. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
So this is where we start learning that there might be some shadiness going on with the Andromeda initiative that many people may or may not be aware of. And it's very unclear as to like who exactly knows any of this. And we actually start solving the murder. Well, we don't solve it. We learn of the murder of Jean Garson, the face of the Andromeda Initiative and the supposed leader of the Andromeda Initiative. We learn that she didn't die in the Scourge, like it's being reported. She was murdered. By who? Don't know. Who is this mysterious benefactor? I couldn't tell you. I know I'm a big Mass Effect nerd. It is like anyone who could possibly be. It can't be anyone. It can't be anyone important in the Mass Effect universe because they're all there at the end of Mass Effect 3, or they're all accounted for. So who this person is, who knows? It's probably and the thing is, I don't think we ever learn that they probably didn't even think ahead of like who exactly is this supposed to be. It's probably nobody we'd know anyways. And obviously I think that that whoever this benefactor is the probably knows about the Reapers and stuff and the importance of preserving the Milky Way life, so that's why they made the arts and send them off to Andromeda.
That's all for now.
Of course.
I mean, the only person it could be is the Shadow Broker. If the Shadow Broker managed to set all of this up, and the original Shadow Broker, and hell, maybe even the Shadow Broker before that. So, Shadow Broker was introduced in the first game as this mysterious, like, information peddler who works through agents. It isn't very big, but it is part of the story at the very beginning. And I think you might get like a small side quest that he gets brought up, and an agent for the Shadow Broker asks you for some information, a copy of the information that you dug up on, I think, Cerberus. And that's it. That's all that's mentioned. The Shadow Broker is made to be bigger in the second game, although there's an entire DLC that's involved with it. Liara, your companion from the first game, is working for the Shadow Broker, but her intentions is to hunt the Shadow Broker down and kill the Shadow Broker because the Shadow Broker killed a friend of hers, which is all tied to Shepard dying, and it's in the comic and whatnot. And then you find out that the Shadow Broker is this alien who is a space flight alien. At least I think they don't have like the technology to actually like fly past their solar system. The Citadel tried to make first contact with them. It went poorly because they're a very violent race, and they're huge, like monstrous creatures. Apparently, the Shadow Broker, the original Shadow Broker, whoever this person was, thought it'd be a good idea to like take one of these as a pet or something. It's also implied from the logs that this one came willingly, probably like wanting to explore and stuff. Like, holy crap, aliens! Sure, I'll go with you. I want to go explore the stars and stuff and do stuff that no one else on my dinky planet's gonna do. And the giant monstrous thing outsmarted the Shadow Broker and killed the Shadow Broker and assumed their identity, became the new Shadow Broker. Unbeknownst to any of the agents, because that's how the Shadow Broker operates. No one knows where the Shadow Broker lives or who they are, what they look like. It's always done through like models and stuff. So either of those two Shadow Brokers are probably might be the ones that set this up. But obviously both of them are dead, but the program still went on, I think. It's so... But honestly, it was never going to be anyone, because they set this whole thing up without any payoff in advance. They were going to either just wing this for any kind of setup for the next game. Because eventually we find out how she was murdered and sort of what happened, but we have no idea who that is. Oh, the Creeping Darkness. Gonna hop off and get myself set up and see how long I can go today since I have no work. Okay, enjoy the rest of the stream. Oh no, thank you for stopping by, Creeping Darkness. I always appreciate you hanging out. I'll probably, like, finish up and maybe just head to the solar system where, the next quest takes off, and I'll probably call it stream, because I'm kind of getting tired. And I got stuff to do today as well that I need to get ready. So let's
Your
listen
father's
to the
personal logs.
personal logs. Benefactor. Ooh la la.
I had a strange meeting yesterday. I thought it would be with Jien Garson, who founded the initiative. But it wasn't. I guess Jien's the visionary, the one who gets everyone excited about the project and drums up publicity. But then this benefactor apparently provides resources and money. And I mean a lot of money. It's a little unusual. But everything about this project is.
Interesting. I wonder if Director Tan knows anything about this. Worth talking to him.
I accepted the initiative's offer. They're calling me a Pathfinder. There's no other option left. Sam will never happen without their help. Our savings are gone, and no one will return my calls. I am a pariah. There's something strange going on with this benefactor. But Ellen's getting worse. I can't fail her.
Guess universal healthcare isn't a thing. So, I'm sure that the other theories that's probably being thrown out there is that Cerberus has something to do with it. Cerberus being this pro-human group that apparently has like private donors and stuff, but all of a sudden in the third game they sort of become the Empire and just suddenly have all these massive soldiers and resources. It doesn't make sense. And granted, of course, it's always in plan, like, elaborates it and turning them into super soldiers unwillingly. But it's not very clear. They took the Empire overnight. But the real reason, of course, behind that is because Shepard needs something to pew pew pew. We can't just have, like... How are you supposed to fight these giant spaceship alien things with other spaceships and, space fighting and combat and stuff? No! How is Shepard supposed to shoot stuff on the ground if he has nothing to shoot? Oh, I know. Let's just make this faction listen to enemies and stuff. Because the Reapers aren't enough of an enemy.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
The Angara have nothing to fear from the people of the Milky Way.
But do you have anything to offer?
Our wisdom.
Yeah.
Something I can help you with?
Mysterious benefactor. Ooh.
I'm curious. What do you know about the people who backed the initiative?
What everyone knows. Jien Garson was the founder and visionary. Unfortunately, she died on the Nexus during the Scourge disaster.
No, that's not what I asked.
Is there anyone else?
I would almost welcome them. A voice to silence the rabble. Then Kesh might listen. But no, we're alone. Why do you ask?
I have information that suggests Garson wasn't the only one.
What sort of information?
It's complicated, but there was a silent partner. A benefactor.
Even if that were true, we've been here 14 months with no sign of them. This partner is either a phantom, missing, or dead. Nope, G.N. Garson was the beacon. A sad end to someone of such stature. Dying alone.
Oh?
It was chaos. By the time they found her, she was already dead, succumbed to her injuries.
That's some kind of luck. Dying after a 600-year trip she organized personally?
No one ever said fate is kind. If you're suggesting something else happened, Ryder, I'd rather you didn't. Let's not add to the confusion.
Thank you for your time.
Ryder, if you wish to pursue this further, accessing Nexus security records may reveal more information.
Hi, Ryder. Mysterious mysteries are afoot. Garson investigation closed. Oh, there's a missing report, that's why. Missing persons report, J. Garson. File 1A98. Andromeda.Anything founder Jean Garson has been reported missing. She was last seen during the emergency stasis revival that occurred after the Scourge encounter. The bulletin has been issued. Okay, addendum. Update to the missing person report filed on Jean Garson. Maintenance crew found her body in a Nexus apartment. Several burns were apparent, similar to others we saw who were killed during the Scourge disaster. It is unclear how she got there, but the confusion and disorientation during the Scourge event were likely. Events align with the timeline. Cause of death, a casualty of Scourge disaster. Status case closed. That doesn't sound suspicious at all. How did she end up there? I don't know, the Scourge did it.
The only hard fact is that her body was found in one of the apartments.
Then connecting her death to the Scourge disaster was mere speculation.
Yeah, they just wanted this to go away. I think we need to check out that apartment.
Environmental data will allow us to reconstruct the scene.
So, this sort of briefly mentioned that one of the things linking is it that the reason why Sam reconstructs stuff is because he's able to reconstruct stuff in Errands or in like initiative stuff.
Are still in quarantine. This
That
is Agent S.
Because of cameras and so back on ship. I probably called the end of the stream. Be this one. I'm just gonna barge on in there.
This is where Jean Garson's body was discovered.
What are we looking for?
If you scan the room, environmental data may allow for scene recreation.
I'm not sure why I need to scan it. Especially when have this been cleaned already?
There. This was no accident. She was murdered.
As this incident occurred over a year ago, her killer is likely far away by now.
Yeah. But, wait. This whole area was shuttered back then. Didn't open until the Hyperion arrived. So what was Garson even doing here?
Perhaps a further scan of the room is in order.
A hidden door. What do we have here?
Ooh la la. Dun dun dun.
This is Gian Garson. I don't have much time. I've been hiding in the sealed-off sections of the Nexus since we got here. Someone's trying to kill me, and now I can hear them down in the hydroponics area. They're coming. I've embedded what I know in my VI in the Cultural Center. This log has the code, and whatever happens... Oh god, they're outside the door.
Wow, this is some serious shit.
Yes, deeply troubling. I have the code she mentioned for the VI kiosk.
Garson notes. Entry 1.1, 28, year 2819, and 2179 once mentioned a storm is coming. Said evidence was clear, meaning Andromeda. Why? Hyperion, still no contact. Where's Alec? Did they get him too? Ooh. Dun dun dun. Alright, to the Hall of Propaganda. Ooh, right in front of the...
Welcome back. Founder of the initiative.
Right in front of the ambassador. Hey, ambassador, want to find out something really cool?
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Sam, can we hear that message Garson talked about?
Unlocking it now. Rerouting to our private channel.
Oh.
For years, there was a silent partner involved with the initiative. The truth is, I was running out of money. Then a benefactor stepped in. I didn't ask questions. I never met them face to face. That was a mistake. I lied to everyone. Something big spooked them in the Milky Way, and now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for the good, but I have my doubts. And now I think they're going to remove me. Alec Ryder and I had a code word for this. Fulcrum. He may have learned more.
What did that mean? Something big in the Milky Way?
Perhaps your father's locked memories hold the answer. He might have known more.
Yeah. Guess I'll have to keep unlocking them to find out for sure.
All right.
Ryder?
Fallout from the recent uprising.
Ryder.
Yeah, planets, of course. Back on our spaceship. Flying across space.
The heart of this system is a massive red giant, like Arcturus back home.
Far more remote, I'm afraid.
Alright. Oh, hey. Leveled up too. Yeah. Holy crap. I'm 17 skill points? Because more weapon damage is good. I could do more of this. Oh, hi. Hi, princess. want attention. Melee damage and radius. All of those kind of suck. Improves hover duration. I start putting this in here. Start specializing in sniper rifles. I could also increase my biotics, my one biotic skill. I can learn something new too. Phew. This is like the better one. Deploys a gravitational well that lifts and damages unshielded and armored enemies. I don't know if it says how many I can pull in. Like recharge time is 24 seconds versus my recharge time of 28 seconds. We'll just go ahead and keep working on pool. Affect targets. Like them taking damage over time. Enemy drains enemy shields on initial hit, but targets whose shields endure still cannot be lifted or held. Ooh, it can start doing shielded damage. Restore shields while pull is maintained to hold an enemy. Or I like it that it deals damage to shields. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we'll call it end of stream here. Thank you everyone who came out to hang out with me. King Color over on YouTube. The Mannequin I know is about. He might still be here. Zozo, the Creeping Darkness. The Rational Dub I know was here. Pacific Fruit. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I have fun streaming. Especially like even if it is like all this open world stuff. But hopefully now we'll start moving into like the more like story related stuff, and bit now that we got like all the minutia out. Oh, princess. Thank you everyone. For those of you on Twitch, I will see if it's somewhere worth reading. Stream. There. Oh, that's my YouTube. Notifications. Ooh, the Creeping Darkness is on. Oh, I'd watch her anyway, so let's go ahead and rate her. Read. Darkness. Thank you so much, everybody. You all have a great day.